Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi there, my name is Gina, and in this video I want to talk about a forgotten aspect in education issue. It is said that Indonesia is facing a big challenge right now, and we are estimated to have to face a bonus demographic in 2030, which is 7 years from now on. So is that a big deal? Does that actually matter for the future of Indonesia? And why do we have to, pay attention to that issue? Well, bonus demographic itself means that we will have to face the condition where we have young people, yeah, right? Like our population are gonna be dominated by young people, and that it can be good or bad. Here is when education plays a big role. Education will determine are we going backward or forward. And in response to these situations, in response to this call, I believe there's like a fundamental key to enhance our education. But most of the time is being forgotten. The key is the role of teachers. The role of teachers is very important. I mean, from the common perspective of Indonesia's education issue, we often describe the situation, we often describe the issue like, too much time to study, too much time to spend to study, the curriculum which is too hard to understand for certain grades, and not to mention about the standard of being smart is based on the ranking. Yeah, those are sickening, and me personally as students, I'm sick of that, right? And a lot of times we tend to think that the issue is in the policy, and we don't really pay attention to any other aspect the role of teacher itself. I don't want to hear any student to be unsatisfied of their class because of teachers who keep on giving assignments but are not giving feedbacks, of the teachers who would let you read 100 pages and I care enough to have a discuss with you, or those teachers who would rather to list substitute teacher to take over the class instead of themselves. Yeah, it's sickening, right? I mean, like, as a student myself, I pay a tuition, right? I'm in a university, and university is like different than school, right? We gotta pay tuition, and I'm not paying tuition for like getting assignments over and over again without being corrected, getting tasks without getting feedbacks. I'm not doing that. I'm not paying tuition for paying attention to my friend's presentation and without them being corrected if they do wrong. Or I'm not paying to do my own presentation without being corrected if I do something wrong. I need feedback. But unfortunately, even myself, I do experience that and I am unsatisfied. And sadly, I've also heard some people, like some friends of mine, who weren't satisfied by this condition. So, yeah, if we actually think about it, the executor of a knowledge transferring itself is done by teachers. And that's so vital. That's why we have to assure that the teachers, they're capable to transfer knowledge effectively and efficiently. if we actually learn like from the history, we can find like some countries who have thought about this, who have thought that the idea of the role of teachers is that important. In East Asia, they're like Singapore, South Korea, China, so on. I think it should be a sign for us to enhance our education by ensuring our teachers, our lecturers, um, yeah, to be qualified, to be able to actually transfer knowledge to students. So to conclude my speech, I can say that um, education is the most powerful weapon, and in order to be able to use that is by having someone to teach you, to support you, and yeah, basically to teach you everything you need to know. Thank you very much.